I think it's very important for people's self-esteem, for the sense of worth, for the sense of knowledge, and also just to tell the truth about British history. I'd done a couple of kind of the regular tourist walks, and there's hardly any mention of black people, and I thought that wasn't good enough, so I set mine up about 9 years ago now. Can anybody point out the example of some ancient African architecture? This thing right here, right? This kind of design comes straight out of Africa. They're often used as either grave markers, gravestones, or sometimes as war memorials.
It's not just a black person thing, but this is history, and yes, we need to understand it ourselves as black people, but we also need to share it.
Church of England was directly involved in plantation slavery, and there's a place called Codrington Plantation in Barbados. Any Barbadians here? Okay, fine. Well, that plantation's still there, but it was once owned and run by the church. The money they made from their plantations would often be invested in churches here.
The earlier you get it in, the better. So you just bring the younger kids, let them get a good identity of themselves and get a good culture, and it just leads you in the right direction.
I work in the city and I walk this route every single day, and there are symbols here of our history that you just don't know.
Because you heard about the increase in racism due to Brexit, right? But this is typical for the black community to experience in the 70s, 80s and 90s. And don't forget, Stephen Lawrence got murdered in 1993. So if I analyze it a bit more, the words are there. You'd also sometimes get a brick through your letterbox or through your window. Sometimes they'd actually put petrol through your letterbox and light it in England. I think people don't know this history because it's not part of the curriculum, it's not part of the mainstream narrative, and even though it's true, I think that for some people the truth might be a bit embarrassing for them. The feedback, what people tell me is that they really enjoyed it, it was fantastic, that they'll never look at them the same way again, that they're going to walk around with a totally different viewpoint on British history, on black history. You're thinking about vanilla, ice cream, sugar, chocolate, gold, money, architecture. The black history is everywhere. One thing to look for, and that's the end of the walk. We're done, finished.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, just